Yeah, tough night. Despite seeing a lot of improvements with the ball and some good stretches, we were hurt by a bad 5 minutes and a mistake that led to the first goal. But I still think we had more than enough opportunities and got into good spots in the box, and whether it was the cross or block shots, block crosses, they defended the box well, and we just didn't have enough, I think, creativity or precision on some of the moments where we were able to get shots off. So, that part hurts, but we end a busy stretch and hopefully get a small reset to turn it around and try to find the right approach and confidence going into the next game.
Pat, losing Miles so early in the game seemed to be the real inflection point, especially in that first half. One, how is Miles? And two, what did you see in the aftermath that kind of allowed it to change?
Yeah, he was dealing with tightness after the play where he does a good job in the box, defending 1v1. Probably could have kept going, but I don't think there was a need to take a risk at that stage. So, that was, I would say, a tough moment because you lose a key player, but the guys still were in a position to go and make plays. And Teenage came in and did some good things. Struggled in some ways where we were trying to, I think, create too much from our center back position with direct play, and just needed to play simple to move us up the field. But we'll see what the scan comes back with.
You mentioned in your opening statement about not having the precision in the final touch to score. What are the places you're looking to see the most improvement out of in the offense to kind of get to that precision?
We need better runs in the box to open up different spaces. We need better crosses, more dangerous crosses. I think we did a good job of finding some shot creation from around the top of the box where, it's about hitting corners. And, a lot of, I think, those moments were right in the hands of Kalina. So I felt like there was a lot of promising attacks, but like I said, they defend the box well, and we just didn't have enough accuracy on a lot of things we did closer to goal.
You mentioned in the pregame a lot of the quality that, especially the center back line that Charlotte has, and it seemed like they pretty effectively held Kevin up for most of the game. What are the places you need to see Kevin acclimate himself maybe to this league, to MLS in order to find more success?
Those are conversations we'll have with Kevin. Anytime you see a guy struggle with different things on the field, you try to solve problems and see if you can, get him in better positions, better connected. But, those are things we'll look at this week.
At the end of this stretch, I think at the beginning of it you said you haven't seen the best of SC Cincinnati yet. You get to the end of the stretch. Where do you feel like you are as an evaluation point at this point, and where would you like to take it through in the next week?
Yeah, we got a long way to go. We need to work on plenty of things in training that I think we'll get the chance to in the coming weeks. But, it's easy to look at the results and think we're nowhere close. I think results aside, we got a good group with some really good pieces that need to better understand each other outside of just the game and try to figure out, how to work with each other in a better way. Like I said before, I think we'll get there sooner rather than later, but, it feels like that's a little bit redundant because we're talking a lot post-game. But we'll get there. It's a tough little stretch for us just based on results and I would say current form. But there'll be no excuses. We'll work to try to be more consistent and certainly have better results.
We'll go to the Zoom now. Christian Marias. Christian, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, coach. And Evander is a player who calls the game a lot and has been involved in several of the team's best chances today. Do you feel that he has already found the ideal fit within the team system, or are there still adjustments to be made so that it yields the maximum?
I think he's getting better and better with each game as he gets more fit and understands his teammates. I think you saw tonight he was involved in a lot of our best moments. Good patience with his positioning to get on the ball. Found the right moments to play quick. I thought found the right moments to slow play down and move us up the field. So I was very pleased with his play, and you know he wasn't far off from a couple goals. So if we can continue to get him in positions to impact the game the way it did tonight, I think you know it'll look better as we move forward.
Pat, from me. This is the second time you've gone to the four at the back formation. Are you seeing a progression there since the first time you did it, or is this another result of need?
It's, you know, we've only played 2 games with a little bit of a different shape than maybe what we're accustomed to, but there were aspects of the game that still looked, you know, with the ball like we've seen. So maybe on the defensive side of the ball, a couple things that were new and that we need to work on and look at, but you know, it's too small of a sample size.
All right, Pat, thank you very much.
Thank you.